The copper market was looking like a pullback was early, and it was likely to be moving up again. You can see how copper is acting in here. This second week high that you see right there in this minor cycle, that is early. Now, again, this is about a 10% or less probability of making a second week high. Usually you get up and test those highs up over there before it then gets into the corrective period. You can see the head and shoulders that's formed in here. So I'm going to show you how we do that. I kind of waited for this for you to see. Your neckline is somewhere around right here. So let's just estimate it. And here's your top of your head right over there. So were it to break down, it would be, I'm just going to duplicate this. The distance from the head to the neckline is the objective or the measurement on the downside. So I move this over here, and that would then be pointing down here. So I'm going to lower this right now so you can see that this would be the measurement right over here, and that makes the most sense. So both cycles would be coming down to this level. If this head and shoulders forms, there's a possibility that this turns up, comes back up over here, and it never breaks down, of course. Momentum is turned up, but you could see it's having a hard time getting any magnitude of increase in there. So this is a time frame where copper should move up again, but the question is it forming that big ugly pattern right there? And you got to wonder, especially with a lot of forecasts of demand out of China really dropping off in a lot of commodities. Here you could see a positive configuration right in here and turning up, and the break of that 78.6 suggests that it won't get better than this level up over here around 450 and then be moving down again. So we put those notes in there regarding how we do our projections based on the shape of these cycles, and coming down to the 78.6 means that only about 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 cycles will get above the 61.8. So that's where we have it measured up there right now, and then likely turning down. So if you look here right around that, let's say 446, 448 area on the daily chart, that's right over here, right up to this level right there, and that says you get a little more rally, but then that risk really starts to come in there, and we'll see if that head and shoulders top actually does form. Momentum in here, you see the downward turn right there. That's a problem, and if this momentum stays negative and then the momentum on the daily goes negative together, that then aligns in a way that gives you the highest probability of impulses to the downside. So all of that is a setup for some trouble in the copper market after maybe a minor rally.